Do you want to see some of my paintings? What up friends, Liron here, thank you for joining me in another video. This time I want to share a few of my recent paintings with you. Something interesting happens lately and it's kind of annoying, but whatever. I've had a really good streak for like a few weeks and it ended a week ago and everything I paint is like, crap, I don't like it. And I'm trying to find my way back, and I think it happens because I kind of at some point saw what I can attain if I really work hard, and then it made me see the gap and I started thinking, well, I'm not that good. And when you think you're not that good, bam, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, you become not that good until you learn the new stuff and you sort of practice and internalize them, reach a new level. So hopefully I'm at that stage now. I will definitely keep you updated on it. And so we can go ahead and look at some of my recent paintings. I also have a new setup that I will share in a separate video, but I think it will be really good and really nice for you guys and also for me. It's more comfortable for me to work that way. So let's get to it. So let's get this going. I'm gonna start with this painting that I kind of liked because a few reasons. First of all, I don't like the result so much because I think the colors aren't interesting enough. And one thing that really annoys me about this one is the skies, because I made it way too dark and it kind of blocks out the painting. I heard someone just say that the skies are sort of the eyes of the landscape as much as the eyes of a portrait are important. And so I feel like they're kind of blocking this, darkening it way too much. But the rest is pretty decent, I think. The thing that I really like about this one is that I actually planned it really well. I didn't do what I usually do, and I just learned to change it now. Lately I've started doing it, like to actually plan what I'm doing. So I look at the reference image or the view or whatever it is, and I'm kind of arranging it to fit the atmosphere and the mood and also the composition mainly that I want it to be in. So I really changed a lot of things around here and I didn't just look at it and try to paint it as is. So this is a good thing about this one. Let's look at another one. So here we have two examples. I started with this one. This one's not really interesting, but this is based on a picture I took also in Chile. And I really liked the view, and it's really simple, a few houses and a house here on top of that hill. What I didn't really like about this one, again, is the colors, and I sort of ran out of some of the colors that I really like, and I'm just waiting for them to arrive, the new ones. And also the sky, again, it's a bit too dark for my taste. Overall, I could have been more accurate on the drawing as well, so that's just okay, I guess. And then I just decided, because I was left with this part, that I just do some quick sketch. So I tried, so I tried this, doing some fog and trees and stuff like that, but really quick. And it's really uneven, so... Next up is this one. Now, I really like this one, and I'll explain why. Let me zoom in a bit so that you can better see. There we go. So this painting is also one of those first few ones that I actually planned in advance and really thought about how I'm gonna do. So it was a little bit of a different view, and I decided to sort of switch and change things around, and I kept the pencil drawing really simple in this one. So I just merged a lot of, not merged, but rather consolidated most of the areas of interest in this one. And so these were much more far apart and the trees were way to the left. So I sort of brought all the interesting components together and added some bushes or trees here just as a foreground. The result, I'm not sure, you know, I look at it and I'm so non-objective. It's kind of okay, I guess, but what I know and people who see this drawing don't know is the work behind it and how I really was well organized in doing that. So this is something I'm really proud of, regardless of what it looks like now. So this is, I think, the beginning of something new that I'm really pleased with, actually. Now I started working on just sketching people, and it's because I started reading a new book called Painting, I think, People in Watercolor, something like that. I'll review it and I'll share some exercises because I learned some phenomenal exercises. But this is just from the first session, just drawing some people and painting them really lightly, and the purpose is to make them a little smaller so that you you can compare the sizes, so that it's actually harder to go into details, and I'm more used to looking at stuff and really trying to get the details in, so it was a bit of a challenge. But so this is just the first round of me just ruined it, the first round of me playing with it, but then I have all of these ones that are really nice also. So there were a lot of exercises in the book that I really liked, and one of them was painting, I'll show you, painting around shapes, which is really cool, and it's a really good exercise because you sort of practice on just getting a few brush strokes and getting in something nice. And this is like, you can tell that it's someone walking or whatever. It's really abstract, but you can sort of, your brain steps in and completes the picture. And I also try to play a bit with the light and leave some light as if it's coming from somewhere. So I really like this exercise. I'll show you a few more. I have this one here. Also, I just drew a lot of teeny characters and sort of painted them. Now, what I really like are the ones here, because this is, let me zoom in. This is the part where the author talks about building characters without any pencil line, and so I started just playing around with it and seeing if I can get it to look good. And I really like this one. Is, I think, turned out pretty well with the, also added some dark background to bring out the white on his left side. Also, this one I really like. It's a woman with really wide pants, I think in some sort of a festival or something like that. Nose blowing break. Sorry about that, my nose is really really runny lately. So this one is I really like also. Next, we have some more finalized, I guess, paintings, but still really light. Again, the exercise of painting around the shapes. I wrote down here the 4 major exercises that I learned from the book, and I will definitely present them in a video dedicated to some of them, so you will see this in action. And I really like these 4 ones. So this one, all the colors are all over the place, but I kind of got the initial wash to be really flowy, and I just went with it, and I was really into the process. Also like this one with the strong sunlight coming from the top, and also the umbrella woman here I think is pretty nice. Let me show you a few more. Where did they go? There you go. So these are the ones I did, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago, and also I really like them. Really light, you see, not too many details, still keeping it really sketchy, and the paint also sort of fills in some of the spots, and yeah. So I really like this one, and that's it. That's all I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let's wrap up. Yo guys, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you saw that some of the stuff I shared was like, I think pretty good, and some of it was so-so. So this is really where I've been lately and how I feel about my paintings. I'll keep you updated on it. I hope you enjoyed this video, learned some new stuff, and I will see you soon in another one. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I'll put the usernames here. And until the next time, take care.